Hey guys, Delta13 here, and I'm bringing you a hurricane guide, a highly requested video that everyone's been asking for, and here we are. So, I got myself a virtual keyboard overlay on OBS that hopefully will be able to help you guys visualize on how I fly a hurricane. I see a lot of you guys on Twitch trying to type out QQ space, QQ space, QQ space, all that shenanigans. And I put myself in the shoes of a new player, and if I read that shit, I'm lost. Like, especially if I don't see much hurricane mains that fly like how I do, or how most Asia players do. Yeah, I'd be totally lost. So here we go. Hopefully this guide will help you out. So for starters, I have my dash button, which is the Q, changed to left shift, only because it is a lot easier for me to do left strafes and right strafes pretty easily. It's pretty easy to just do these without having to reach over for the Q button. Obviously this is mostly for preference, because my pinky is just really weak for some reason and I can't reach over for the Q button, so I have a left shift to make it more natural for me. Alright, so here we go. The way I fly hurricane. I start off by doing spacebar, and then press left shift, spacebar, left shift, spacebar, left shift, left shift. Just the reason why I double tap left shift is so I don't accidentally just fly diagonally like this. You want to double tap left shift as quick as possible. So left shift, spacebar, left shift, spacebar. Okay, well, you want to get altitude first as well. So if you want to keep on flying in that combo, you want to have enough altitude so you don't accidentally touch the ground and look like a broken bird. So I always start out with jumping first and then pressing left shift twice, spacebar, left shift twice, spacebar, and so on. Of course, that's the basics. That's what everyone types on the keyboard. Everyone types on chat, and even that alone can be a little confusing because they don't mention how mouse movement works. Sometimes you're just moving forward like this. Sometimes, I don't know. Yeah, mouse movement is also key to flying hurricane, which is really strange. But if you're familiar with hurricane, you know that hurricane actually flies a little bit faster and travels a little bit further flying diagonally. Not sure why NetEase designed it like that, but the same principles also applies to doing the whole Neko movement, which is what veterans players call it, as the movement was invented by a player named Endless Neko from Asia server. So to show off again, left shift, spacebar, left shift, spacebar, left shift, spacebar. And the reason why I moved my camera around is so that I can gain the momentum from doing sideways movements while being able to keep on doing the combo, and therefore traveling much faster and much further than opposed to doing just regular boost cancels and facing forward. Alright, another tip that I would like to share with y'all, and not many hurricane mains know this, is that you can actually drop way faster if you just press the spacebar right after when you press double shift. So yeah, keep an eye on the virtual keypad. So I'll do a little comparison. I'll just do immediate takeoff with no spacebar. So here we are. 56 meters. Now, I'll do an immediate takeoff, but press spacebar the moment I press the double shift. $41 meters. I scratched off roughly around, I can scratch off roughly around like 10 meters if I are on the ground. And do the whole spacebar thing to drop down faster. And you're probably wondering, what's the point of this? Why drop down faster? Isn't the point of Hurricane to be able to fly in the air as long as they can? Well, yes, but at the same time, if you're solo squatting with Hurricane, or if you're dealing with multiple targets, or you're just simply getting shot at, you always want to juke out the enemy. Sometimes you can stay up in the air longer, sometimes you can just plop to the ground faster and then juke an enemy. The reason why I also do this is that Hurricane's field recovery depends on how fast you can drop on the ground. The longer you stay up in the air, the longer it takes for your mech to actually recover field. So by doing this, field recovery starts slightly faster than what would usually happen if you just stay up in the air. Eventually, once you get these two movements down, so just being able to just double tap shift, spacebar, or double tapping shift and double tapping spacebar, you can eventually create your own combos in the air and making you become a very hard target to actually hit. So that's pretty much the gist of how Hurricane flies, and I hope this guide actually helps you visualize how the movement works, and hopefully this virtual keypad is able to help you try fly Hurricane. I hope this guide helps you, and I apologize if this video is really scuffed. I generally don't like to edit, and I'm too lazy to write a script, so this is all raw. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and stay tuned, and let me know if you guys have any questions. Leave them down in the comments and I'll try to answer as best as I can. So, yeah.